Okay, so today was also another mistake because I was actually studying and I didn't get to trade, which is unlucky, but whatever. So yeah, this would have been the trade I would have taken. Pretty simple 5 minute ass trade. But yeah, so what I would have taken this trade basically off of, and this is something I just looked at recently, right? Hop onto the daily, right? On the daily, we have no trend, right? Yes, we did break structure to the upside, but the lower it shouldn't take this low because if we're gonna make higher highs, then we should also make higher lows, right? And it kind of invalidated that by taking this low, so we don't have any bias on the daily. On the 4 hour, you can see we broke structure upside. So, and then it never came down below this low. So we are still bullish, right? So we're bullish for the entire day, basically. Hop onto the hourly, see if we can find the lows or order blocks, right? So here we have a few lows, right? Stuff like here and stuff. Some there, some here, right? Also some over here, right? These are all lows we can take trades off of. Hop onto the 15, do the same, right? Now the thing is, we trade 930 open. We don't trade these, so we actually delete these, right? The only low we do have is this 1 hour low right here. So what does price do? Price comes down right down to the liquidity. One break of structure up, two breaks of structure. That would be my entry. Stop loss on the order block, targeting 1 to 2 RR. That's it. So with that, kind of missed this trade. So I am just I should have taken this trade, but I was studying, and honestly, I feel like it was better to study because I do want to get an A and I do want to make my mom proud. So yeah, I feel like that was worth it to actually study rather than look at the charts and not get a good grade. I want to get a good grade, but I can also get good at trading, right? It's literally Friday, right? My exams are from Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. It's literally tomorrow my exams are starting, and yeah. So I might not trade or even do anything related to trading. Maybe some backtesting, but not anything really big. For like the next 3 days, because I'm going to be studying and I'm going to be having like to do tests and stuff. So yeah, wish me luck, I guess. Mr. Beauty. All right. I'm gonna scrunch it up a little. There we go. Right. So with that, let me move on to actually backtesting a little bit because I have time now. I can actually do some stuff on the charts, and I do want to make videos every single day, so I might as well do something useful with it, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead onto FX replay. Just gonna start backtesting a little here and there. Right, I've already done like a week or so of backtesting here. I actually don't know on June. And right now the results are looking pretty nice. I don't think it actually recorded any of the trades I plotted on here because once it reloads, it usually doesn't, remember what I placed down on the charts, like the lines and the short and long positions. Let me actually see though. Okay, no, it remembers. Okay, good. All right. So yeah, I can go back and explain anything, but I'm just gonna continue backtesting, right? Might as well. Okay. So here's 10. I'm gonna put this on 9:30 and 10, right? So 9:30 to 11. That's the time I trade. Let's check at our bias for the day, right? What is the bias? Currently, we broke structure upside. So I'm bullish on this day, right? My bias is bullish. Simple as that. It doesn't get any simpler than that. So we just go onto the 4-hour. We try to mark any sort of like lows we can take out. We have this low, but I really doubt they get hit. Usually 4 hours don't ever get hit. We have this 1 hour. And on the 15, what do we have? We have this low right here. So with that, all I do, I just wait for one of the lows to get swept. So we have one sweep here. Broke structure once. We just wait for another break of structure. We get another one right here. Right? Entry on that high. Stop loss on the little thing there. On the order block. 1 to 2. Win or lose, doesn't matter. Okay, there we go. So we lose that one. That's fine. Okay? Move on. I'm gonna go and like recount everything after I finish backtesting. Because I might as well do it that way. Currently, I don't even know what the win streak is, so it's gonna be a surprise for me at the end, kind of. Right? It's only been like 2 weeks though, so I don't really expect much. Did I miss something here? No. Okay. Here, right? What the fuck? On the 15. Hop on 9:30. 9:30 to 11. Get over there. Alright, so let's check out our bias. Currently, I do not have any bias on the daily since we did break structure up. Yes. However, it shouldn't take this low, and it did. So we're not going to be trading from the daily bias. We don't have any bias on the daily. On the 4-hour, we do have something. We have a break of structure lower, right? And we also have this order block, right? But whatever. So here I can go ahead and just find out any highs I could take this trade and stuff off. Break structure. And this was the kind of the order blocky. I don't think I want to take that like that. Okay, so boom. Okay, so boom. Do we have anything? Not yet anything, so over here price immediately takes out this high. See if we can get a reaction off of it. Whoa, what the fuck? Sorry. How did that just... Okay, anyways, we have one break of structure. Made 0. One break of structure, 0. One break of structure, 2 breaks of structure. No. That's almost 0. If we break structure lower, I'm entering. There it is, right? Now, do we break? Yeah, so I'm not taking this trade. Fuck that. Why? Because look, the fucking hourly closed above it. That makes no sense to enter. This high is invalidated, right? Okay. So I'm just gonna wait for a next possible trade. There's nothing. Okay. Move on, I guess. Monday. What is the daily bias? We have a low, we have a high, right? We have a low, broke structure below the low. I am bearish. See, we have anything to go lower off of. We have this. We did have this order block, but it was taken. Wow, look at how fucking nice that looks, bruh. Anyways, we don't have anything on the 1 hour yet. Let's see, we have a high over here. We did break structure, so this is technically an order block as well. Okay, we have another high right here as well. Alright, let me just wait. So, okay, price just ran the shit. Okay, it went up to a 4-hour high though. So there's no way we're gonna, like, do shit, right? So let's just wait, see if we can get 2 breaks of structure. 1 break of structure down, 0. Okay, we're very bullish. Wow, that's very, very bullish. Hold on. At what point is the daily invalidated? Right here. This is where the daily is validated. I'm just gonna keep it in mind. If it touches that line, we're not trading basically. 1 break of structure down, 0. That is very close. 1 break. Okay, that's pretty much it. So we are now bullish, or actually, what is the trend on the 4 hour? Right, since we don't have any thing right there, so we are technically, I could say, bullish on the 4 hour right there, right? So we're bullish on the 4 hour. Do we even get anything? No. Okay, we don't trade at that day, I guess. Usually when there's like a trend change like that, there is no trades. Whoops. It's right there. What is our bias? We don't have anything on the daily. Hold on, what the fuck? Huh? Oh, hell no. So oh my god. My voice is I cracked my voice. Oh shit. So I'm bullish, right? I'm bullish. My god, I sound so fucking gay. Why is my voice cracked so much? Is we have this, and then we also have we did break structure like this, right? We have this order block as well on the 15. Which makes sense, right? So let's see, what did price do? Price can also swept this liquidity, tapped into the order block. We have 1 break of structure, 2 breaks of structure, right? So I would look to enter here, right, on this break of structure, but we make a new high and we actually broke above that. So we would try to actually look to enter here, right? I hope this makes sense. It kind of does to me, but I just don't know how I feel about stop loss that tight. Yeah, so that's the thing, right? I don't actually know if it went up first and then down, or down first and then up. It's a 10 a.m. candle. Shouldn't even be trading there, I'll be honest. Byakugan. Okay, so apparently, like, we would have been fine just entering on here. Like, I'd be fine. Okay, so, maybe I'll just do that. And, like, if it hits 1 to 2 before I get entered, I'll fuck off, right? So, yeah, there it is. That's our trade. I'll go count up the trades later, but for now I'm just gonna get everything done. And if it looks good, on paper, the win rate and stuff, then yeah, obviously I'm gonna look to trade this bitch IRL, I'm gonna have to like at least get a year of backtesting, because I am not confident with anything until I have a year of backtesting with it. That's just one of my rules, bro. I ain't doing shit till I get a year worth of things. Anyways, we do not have a bias. If you look at here, like, wow, okay. 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade, 4 trade, 5 trade, 6 trade, 7 trades, 8 trades. Wow, 8 trades. That's a lot. Damn. So we don't have any bias on the daily. No, so 4 hour bias will do. We are actually bearish on the 4 hour. Let's see here, we have this and this. Right, see on the 15. We did have a break of structure. And this order block, I would like to say this order block got closed and then like immediately got used. But like I don't actually have an idea of what high quality order blocks are like. And like the breaker structure for this order block happened here, right? But during the creation, it was already like broken and then it already got tapped. So is that order block still valid or not? Questions I'll never get the answer to. So I'm bearish, right? Got a lot of stuff. Just wait. So I got a lot of liquidity just taken out. One break of structure. We have two breaks of structures. That is an immediate entry for me. I assume I'm gonna get lost. Wait, that's not a short. What the hell happened here? Okay. That was weird. Boom. Stop loss. TP. I have a feeling this thing's gonna lose. Because I've seen price action. Oh shit, that actually kind of came. Okay, wow. So the thing is, like, all my other strategies, I entered here, stop loss up here, type shit, right? But with this strategy, it actually wins. Ooh, that's good to know. All right, nice, nice, I guess. Let me see what price does at this order block though. Like, would it be high quality to use order blocks like this? Apparently not, cause price just ran through that bitch. We do have this hourly order block. I mean, any idea what this one wants to do? With an hourly sweep as well. One break. Still valid. Two breaks. That's an entry. Boom. Stop loss. 1 to 2. Now price already hits 1 to 2. We're not entering this trade, right? Because there's no more juice left, as I call it. So basically we end this day with just a nice little 1 to 2 in like what, 2 minutes? Damn. This strategy about to pop off, bruh. I just gotta get quick hands. That's all it is, just quick hands, bruh. Okay. About to finish up the third week. Here we are, 9:30, 11. All I'm doing. Yay, the lights just came back on for me. So we still have no bias on the daily. Gonna have to use 4 hour. We are indeed bearish. So I would look for bearish stuff. I guess you are okay to trade. You're something. 15? Anything on the 15? Cause like we had this. This is an order block as well. Another order block just got made. There's too many fucking order blocks. Yeah, there's no way I trade and then that, bruh. Just move on, bruh. It was shit there, bruh. A lot of order blocks for nothing. Friday the 20th, wrapping up the final week. Oops, that is not fun. Okay, hold on. I would have taken a trade here if it was any semblance of thing. Right, let's see here on the daily. Actually bearish on the daily, so that's nice. Bearish on the daily. We have this high up here. That order block's already tapped. That's pretty much it we have. as price just immediately ran through everything. Ooh, yeah, nah, I'm not trading that, bro. Fuck that. Nope, ain't trading that. Wait. Oh my god, that is so annoying. Wow. Look at that bitch, bro. Look at that bitch go. 1 break of structure, 2 breaks of structure. That's an entry right here. On this low. Stop loss where? Stop loss on the order block. TP where? TP 2RR. Does it get hit? Money. Wow, okay, bruh. So, keep your eyes out, I guess. Price is really... Okay, so Friday, you end up with a nice win. Not bad. Sorry, where the fuck is the price? Oh my god, bruh. Nigga, where is the damn price? Bruh. Are you serious? Do I serious? Bruh. Yeah, that ain't good. Not at all. Just reset, bruh. Draw this stuff. I really hope none of the things I place down on the charts actually get removed. I really do hope. Alright, so I've just got 1 more week to backtest. And then I'm gonna end the video after calculating all the wins and losses, basically. That's if this shit wants to load. If it doesn't, I just kind of have to handle it. Oh no. Yay. What an amazing time to be alive. Why is the damn aircon not opening? What the fuck? Bro, the aircon doing tung 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 tung. Will this shit load? Or will it fake me out? Comment below. Nah. That is just cringy, man. Corny as hell. Okay, finally. It took like 5 years just to load, man. I'm patient though. I'm patient with it though. You saw how quiet I was waiting for this shit to load. I got a pretty bad mouth for it. I'm so sorry. I usually don't swear at anything, but it is what it is. They say this, but I actually never take a single trade. I only just place down like the positions on the chart. I never actually execute a trade. More of an analyzer than a trader, which is pretty gay. I shouldn't be doing that. Would you rather be gay or be black? Now, I'm not saying either of them are bad. I'm just saying, which one would you rather be? I don't think everyone knows the answer, though. I'm bored, man. Please, 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 please load. Yes. Yes, sir. Hold on, wait. Now that I think about it, like this trade might actually be invalidated. Cause you see that high is not supposed to be taken. So like, uh, if this high gets taken, then the bearish trend is kind of invalidated. In which case, um, yeah. So no trading this day, except if the bias was bearish on the 4 hour without it being invalidated. Then it's kind of allowed, right? But I have a really big doubt about that. Was the highs were really, really swing highs, right? Well, this shit low. There it is. Okay, yeah. So basically, no trade that day. I didn't notice the daily invalidated the trend, so no trade on Friday. Would have been nice to break the rules, but we don't do that around here. Dude, I swear switching time frames is like the longest thing for this shit to load for. Are there just like too many people on the charts right now? It could be. Usually it isn't this long. Man, get your ass back right here, bro. The flop. Alright, let's see. Do we trade this day? Daily. What are we on the daily? No bias on the daily, right? I'm on to the 4 hour. On the 4 hour, I am bearish. Bearish on the 4 hour, kind of. I don't know how to feel because these things are really weird. I guess I'm bearish. So let me just mark out all the bearish stuff I can see. Maybe I will add fair value gaps later, but if price just like is eyed without me needing any of that, you know, then obviously I don't need to add fair value gaps or anything. I can just use order blocks and this and stuff, and that'd still be fine, you know. Makes a new low. This is order block. Crack the order blocks enough. No trade on that. So I have a high here. I have a high here that I want to look at. Take shorts off of. Ooh, that does not look like a bearish trend. Okay, we're just consistently breaking highs here. Okay, we wick this 1 hour high. 4 hour, are you sure you're bearish? Because that does not look very bearish to me. We have this 1 hour 1 hour thing. No, 1 hour OB. Block. Price taps. No, it doesn't tap it yet. Nothing. Okay, there we go. Order block. One break. 0. One break. 2. There it is. That's our entry right there. Stop loss on this order block. 1 to 2 target. Boom, 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 boom. Stop loss. Yeah. Looks very stop lossy. I don't know how to feel about this because honestly, yeah, this is a valid trade, except on the fact that if I was just using candle closures, which I honestly don't think makes sense to me anymore. Which, I mean, like, it kind of makes sense to me. Like, look at this, right? If you think about it in this way, right? Yes, I was bearish. Yes. However, there's a low right here. There's a low here, and it did close below it. Are we technically bullish? since it, are we technically bearish? Like, because it did close below the low, right? Imagine it was a bearish candle from here to here, it did technically close below. Now, if that was the case, then the 1 hour trend would be what we wanted to trade from. So kind of this is not real, right? What really happened is that we were bullish in the 1 hour, and we had a little boss right there, a little lick seat right here, right? Yeah, so using logic, it kind of makes sense. Like, the 4 hour kind of just got invalidated, really. So prices immediately came down. 1 break, 2 break. 2 break, yes. However, we do not get entered in before getting a 1 to 2. That's fine. No trade is better than, no trade is better than a loss, I guess. I'm not coping. I'm just using logic, right? This is how I would think as well. Okay, I'm not a dumbass. Well, I am, but I'm not that big of a dumbass anymore. Boom, 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 boom. The 1 hour. Do 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 do. 9:30? No, sir. I want to see. Boom. Right. So let's see what the daily looking like. Probably no trend, but you never know. I never know. We never know. So how should they know? What am I talking about? What is bro yapping about? No bias on the daily. 4 hour we are heavily bullish. So maybe I will be bullish. 1 hour we have this low. We have also this 1 hour order block. Bullish. We have this low right here. Price did sweep and then break structure, sweep again. We have 1 break of structure, 2 break of structure. That is technically an entry. It's an O.
Ngoài cái này về đi luôn mà làm mà thiếu khả năng là thì nó lên khả năng làm đi hả?
Okay.
Ngã xây cái gì đâu mà ngã xây cái gì đã chả bị cố làm lên cái gì đâu chịu gì làm lên ngã xây cái gì đã chả
Got that bullishness.
Ali
Yeah.
mệt chili mệt chili mệt chili rồi mình ra bà xí to mà lên từ nhà đi từ ra sẽ đến tao ăn đấy.
The low right here, we have another low right here. That's not usually. So, price comes down, 1 break of structure. That makes it 0. No, it doesn't. Makes it 0 once this low comes down. And we do not get a trade, so that's none. That ain't nothing. Whoa. I'd like to highlight this little bullish order block here. I don't think we got any entries. I just ran straight the fuck there. Crazy. No trade. No trade. Wait, just 2 more days in backtesting? Nine 11. Definitely bullish. So being bullish on the floor as well, but that ain't really matter. Because what mostly matters is like 15-minute stuff in this case. That's not a low. Let's see. There's a cap right here. It looks like it reacted very nicely. Still, that's a 15-minute low. One hour FE, order lock. They're looking heavily fucking bearish. One break up. My god. Two break up? No. It's possible entry right here. Into two. Damn. L. However, move on. Friday, final day. I'm daily bullish. Bullish on the daily, bullish on the daily. This big ass floor gap. Did we tap that? No, right? Definitely not. Actually, yes, probably. We did. I'm not trading that. Nope. Don't want to take stuff that has already been tapped. Would rather not. So anyways, we have this and this. Right. Look at that. Jesus. One break. Two break. That's an entry right there. Stop loss. 2p. Nice. Good way to end the month, basically. Cool, so that's all the trades. I'm gonna go on the 5 minute now. Actually, no, let's go on the 1 minute. Gotta scroll all the way back for this. Just one more. Finally, I'm here. Okay, so we have one win, two wins, two wins, one loss, three wins, one loss, three wins, two loss, four wins, two loss, four wins, two loss, five wins, two loss, five wins, three loss, five wins, three losses, six wins, three losses, seven wins, three losses, seven wins, three losses, 7 wins, 4 loss, 7 wins, 4 loss, 7 wins, 4 loss, 7 wins, 5 loss, 7 wins, 5 loss, 8 wins, 5 losses. All right, 8 wins and 5 losses. 8 wins and 5 losses. That's 13. $61.53%. She did such out plus 11 RR. Jesus Christ. That is a very good data. That's very good. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. Wow, that is very good. But that's just June. I'm gonna practice 11 other months. So yeah. That's pretty much it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Good night.